Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE Fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review 50 Shades of Black. So 50 Shades of Black stars Marlon Wayans, and what this film is about, it's basically a parody of 50 Shades of Grey. You know, an unexperienced college student named Hannah, she starts to fall for this wealthy businessman named Christian Black. And, you know, he's into weird things, and that kind of contemplates her relationship with him. So, what did I think of 50 Shades of Black? You're probably asking yourself, why did you even bother? Like, why do you even bother with these parody movies? One, I needed some stuff for my watch list. Two, because this is my thing. I try to review every film that possibly can come out this year. I try to. But 50 Shades of Black is terrible. And I mean awful. And I apologize if I don't scream throughout this review. My throat's hurting a little bit, so just wanted to get that out before, you know, I start this. And yeah, so just don't expect a lot of screaming. But man, 50 Shades of Black, this movie is horrible. It's terrible, this movie. It's awful. Oh my goodness. Let's just get into my positives. I have no positives with this film. There's no positives with this movie. Let's get straight into the negatives, because there's a lot of negatives with this movie. First being the acting. The acting is atrocious in this movie. The acting is so atrocious. Marlon Wayans, he doesn't even care. He doesn't care anymore. He really doesn't. I mean, movies like White Chicks, The Little Man, The Haunted House, those are bad. Those are really, really bad. But man, this might be the worst out of all of them, because just, he puts no effort into this movie. He puts zero effort into this movie. He really does. And he's terrible in it. He's acting like the same old goofy Marlon Wayans, like very over the top and very silly and just awful. And Marlon Wayans, please stop. Marlon Wayans, just stop, please. Please stop making these parody movies. Just stop making movies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm being too hateful, but I'm sorry. Stop making movies, because you're no longer trying, and they're just terrible, and you're really wasting my time. So yeah, the woman who plays Hannah, she's terrible. She's awful in this film. She's really, really bad. And there's this woman that plays Hannah's friend, like, and she's supposed, the whole joke to her, like, this whole joke behind her is that she's a white woman and she's acting ghetto. That's the whole joke with her character. Every time I saw this character, I almost walked out because of this character, because this character was so annoying and just obnoxious. She's terrible. This woman should never act again. I'm being serious. This woman should never act again, because she is awful in this movie. Like, terrible. Everybody else that's in this film, they're also awful. Like, you know, the guys you would get for a Marlon Wayans film, they're in this movie, and they're just terrible. They really are. The comedy, oh my goodness. That's not even the worst part about this movie, is the comedy. That's not even the worst thing about it. The comedy is just terrible with the movie. I didn't laugh a single time in this movie. All the jokes were very, very cringeworthy to me. Like, when I'm talking about cringeworthy, I mean cringeworthy jokes. And they are really, really bad, the jokes with this film. And just some awful comedy. The chemistry between the two characters, between Christian Grey and Hannah, not Christian Grey, Christian Black, and Hannah, they're just terrible. They have horrible chemistry. They have no chemistry whatsoever. It's just terrible whenever you see them on screen together. And not to mention, this movie is racist. Like, when I'm talking about racist, I mean really, really racist. I don't say that a lot. Like, I'm not like that type of person, like, oh, this movie is racist. Oh, this movie is feminist. It's disgraceful to women. Even though last year, the 3 worst movies of the year, in my opinion, were all disrespectful to women. But still, I'm not like that all the time. But man, this movie's racist towards black people especially. to white people, to Asians, to every race you could possibly imagine, they're racist to. It's racist, this movie. It is beyond racist. It really is. The writing is awful. It's terrible with this movie. It really is. The writing is just bad with this film. I hated the writing with this film. The directing is terrible with this movie. The directing is so bad with this film. And the worst part about this movie, it's so boring. It's boring. Oh my goodness. It's the worst thing about this film. It would not end. And it's only an hour and 32 minutes and it would not end. Just this movie is terrible. I hated 50 Shades of Black. So yeah. So it's time for my official grade on 50 Shades of Black. And my official grade on 50 Shades of Black is an F. An F, F, F. This movie is awful. Please, do not waste your time with this movie like I did. Go see Deadpool or Kung Fu Panda 3. Go see those movies. Please. Just 50 Shades of Black is awful. It's my second worst film of the year now. It is terrible. I hated 50 Shades of Black. So yeah. So what do you guys think of 50 Shades of Black? Leave in the comment section below. I'm WWE Fan 0599 and we'll see you about later. Peace.